come after me. Listen, Jared, we need to leave now. More Federation's coming. Check the mining equipment over there. Look for shovels or any digging machines. Shovels? You mean to bury them? Jared, we don't have... We're burying them, Meeks. Even Masterson. What he was about to do doesn't erase the 8 years we served together. Now, stand back. You know, that music actually went well with it. I didn't time that. Like, fuck. So Meeks was actually loyal the entire time. Masterson... Captain's back. So's the ghost. Why are you all still here? Kravsky. Captain, Agent Meeks. Good to see you haven't killed each other. Awkward. Why haven't you moved out yet? Reese gave us a holler, sir. All the refugees we've gathered are safe in his outpost deep in the Badlands, but his scouts found a lost band of people coming from the north. Roughly 100. Seems they've been through hell and we're desperately trying to reach Edgetown. Gave the order to stay put, sir. We're waiting for them to arrive so we can all leave together. You do well, Kravsky, but we want everyone ready to go the moment these people arrive. We're done lingering here. Sir. Where's the Sarge? Masterson's dead. He got hit. You're acting sergeant now, Kravsky. Keep everyone sharp. We'll be leaving to meet up with the Heimdall within the next hours. You chose not to tell them. Oh, you've noticed. We can't. They looked up to Masterson. If they find what he tried to do, the House rejects would fall apart. I read his mind. I felt his anguish. I was thinking about seeing his family again, and help the men do the same. The problem is, he didn't realize the House rejects all follow one ideal, one that you taught them. Be the better man. Fight, suffer, be willing to die for those who need you. That's what the House rejects were assembled for, and that's what you can't betray. Masterson's fear of the Federation made him forget what even Tyreen, in his anger, knew. Tyrene's been wanting to kill Starling for over 10 years. He's more concerned about getting his revenge than saving those miners. Better men, are we? We're sent to this planet to eliminate a threat to the Federation, kill everyone who would even think of raising a weapon against them in this rebellion. We are not the better men, Meeks. We're not heroes. Everything that we touch turns to shit. We are harbingers of death, nothing more. Sir. Excuse me, sir. Are you Captain Harsh? Yeah. Who? We've been told that you lead the soldiers who fought the people from Old Earth. They're using their tanks on our settlements. We didn't do anything wrong, and they were killing us. You saved us. Thank you, sir. All 10 of us. Bless you, Captain. I see they knew necromancy. You saved us. That was great timing. Thank you. Oh yeah, not a hero at all, Jared. Not even close. Enter McReady. I do want to talk about Masterson and all that in a bit. If I forget, just ask me and I'll say it in the comments. Gentlemen. Captain. Sir. Good to see you back on the bridge, Jared. I'm sorry about Masterson. Yeah. We'll lose a few so we can save hundreds. Let's focus our minds on that. Where do we stand? We're entrapped. Us, the rebels, and about 6,000 refugees. Not hundreds. As far as we can tell, the Federation knows of Reese's location, plus refugees, but they're not engaging. As for us, I don't think they know that we're inside their perimeter. We've been here for over a day, and the magnetism in this area interferes a lot with long-range sensors. It's all about the Zerg now. I've tried sending drones close to their hives. Got shot down quickly, but still managed to see a lot. There are thousands, Jared, if they decide to move on the rebels, all those people will be butchered. I have a feeling they're smart enough not to. They'll be forced to focus on the rebellion. Where are the Federation? Where are the battle cruisers? Last time I checked, the Cerberus was attacking the hives and holding it on its own. Burly enough to. The Aurora and the Icarus are arriving at Edgetown as we speak. Should rendezvous with the Cerberus within the hour. What's the plan, sir? Getting me out of Dodge, obviously. What? The hell is he doing in here? Oh right, don't ask. He just waltzed in criticizing the repairs we made. We need to up our security. You think? Good that you're here nonetheless. We lost some good men to save you. McCready, was it? What's your relation with Doe, and why does he consider you important? I don't know the bloke, and don't really want to. Not much into trusting people who don't share their real name. But I do think I know why he wanted me to join your little adventure. For one, the alien technology that you have. Very nifty indeed. Doe filled him in on that, and he's already had a look at it. And second, your lady friend showed me footage and scans from of the Cerberus. And he designed the damn thing, Jared. He'll know how to take it apart. A level 500 military engineer, of course. Your creation is capable of outrunning and blowing us out of the sky if we risk trying to escape. It's my design, mate, not my creation. I drew it 5 years ago, and as far as I knew, it had been shelved. So the Federation built it after you left them. And made it alterations to it. My design of less turrets and those plasma shields are just... oh, new. I've never seen tech like that. Must be one hell of a power core to keep that fortress running. Which brings us back to the alien tech. How so? Must be powering it. I'm patching us to Dr. Heimer. She and Parrish are in the labs. Captain Harsh. Docs, what can you tell me about that alien thing? We've been able to put it together. All the pieces fit to build a machine of sorts. We've been unable to understand what it does, however. Mr. McCready does have a theory. McCready? It's a power core. A very, very powerful power core, if you catch my drift. He believes that they have one of those powering the Cerberus. Your officers told me that you sold them from the Hydra complex where the battlecruiser was built. Makes sense. Could you actually power the Heimdall with the one we have? Doubt it would have the capacitors. Quite possibly. I think quite as misspelled there. No, that tech just sends one massive burst of energy. Battlecruisers have too many systems. Weapons, turbines, life support, artificial gravity, different amounts of energy for different systems. That power core will just burn through everything. One issue with the auto click. How can the Cerberus be using it then? The auto move is awkward because it would require them to have built it with the alien tech already in mind, incorporating a way of mitigating, migrating all the energy into different amounts. A negative on an overpowered Heimdall then, Jared. Sam, can you pull up drone 3 on screen? What's that? It's a laser drill, dear. Lots of mineral boulders in that part of the mining operations. Have I ever mentioned that my father used to tune and operate those? And I know for a fact that it uses a shitty Spencer D77 generator to power all of its systems, except for the laser itself. That is powered by a dedicated Vulcan X6. Your point? So, you want to replace the Vulcan with the alien power core. Sockets should be easy to manufacture. Might actually work. He teleported. Sam, whatever do you want to do? Can I read it? Oh, I know what he wants, and I like it. The Cerberus. We're going to bring it down. Oh, imagine an infested Cerberus. Imagine like if they could get back in the air and it all fested and fleshy. Ugh. Let's see what happens. Next mission isn't installed. It shot itself. Okay, what was I gonna say? Fucking cliffhanger. Okay, what I was gonna say was thus. Can I be honest? I can't vaguely remember my points, but I feel it had better phrased originally. Basically, I was going to say, you know, Masterson and how he did turn on Jared. He basically turned on Jared not out of self-servingness or out of anything malicious. He just wanted to see his family, and like Meeks was saying, he was just terrified of the Federation. That's all. So. Yeah, I have more to it, but it's just like it's not like Masterson went evil or he was truly the traitor or something. He was just, you know, my mind jumps back to a part in World of Warcraft in the Gulnean playthrough I did, my Morgan take. Back in Gulneas, the two the named characters, like the King and Crowley or whatever this guy was called, Crowley, they end up going into civil war. Not because one was a cunt and the other wasn't, but because both were loyal to their people, out of loyalty to each other. Well, to loyalty to them. Cromley's people were sealed outside the walls of Gilneas and left to the Worgen, left to all the beasties out there. The guy, the Lord, was trapped out there, trapped inside. The King was trying to protect his people from the Worgen. And while technically the people outside were his people as well, he made that call. So they went out into civil war over it. So, like, basically they both end up fighting each other not out of any, over their virtues, not out of their, sins or faults. Kind of same there. Harsh wants to save people. Masterson wants to get home to his family. He wants to help the men, the rest of the house rejects, get homes to their families. And he's also scared shitless of the Federation, which is understandable, especially with that big ship of theirs. Pretty terrifying. So yeah, I just kind of like things like that. You know, characters coming to conflict and turning against each other, not because of their sins or their flaws, but because of their virtues leading them in other directions. And, well, that kind of thing. I like it. So, yeah, that's just what I was going to say. I'm not sure if I've forgotten any details, but there you go. So I like it. And this has been it for now for StarCraft 2 Odyssey. Let me just boot that back up, actually, so we're not just staring at this screen. Because I have a little bit of gabbing left to do. A little bit. Just a wee little bit. And we'll put on... Why is it taking so long to load? Go. Come on. Come on. Okay, it's loading now, but I wanted to switch music. No, not Protoss 1. Dear's Helena. Okay, so, folks, like I said, this is the end of StarCraft 2 Odyssey. I will be coming back to it. Like, when I say it's the end, it's like I think a season break. I'm waiting for mission 13 and 14 to come out. Eventually, if it's done, I will be moving on to Act 2. If there is ever indeed an Act 2. As, like, the SC2 Mapster page says, it is a bit up in the air if that'll be done. Basically, it's a bit unknown right now, as is any content after Act 2. Okay, what's going on? Control delete that. Back. Okay, for some reason I can't fucking go into that. Typical. Let's just cancel. Ruining my exits. I was just trying to sign off there. You know, wrap it up kind of thing. But yeah, there's 2 missions left to be in Act 1. 13 and 14. Then there's Act 2, but we don't know if that'll be coming out. Same way then after that. But when 13 and 14 are released, I will be coming back to it as well, and I'll also be coming back to it when Act 2 content's released. I might wait a bit, so instead of coming back for a mission then going again, coming back for a mission going again, I might wait a bit, work on other things for a couple months. Then if say there's 3-4 missions, then go back to it then. We'll have to wait and see. There we go. Hopefully you can see this. I'll tap. Yeah, you can see it. So, yeah, I'll be coming back after these 2 are done to the both of them, and then when Act 2 stuff is starting to stack up, I'll come back for that. Oh, what was I gonna say? Sorry, since I'm getting distracted here, I'm forgetting what I'm saying mid-saying it. But yeah, basically, I'll come back and do the 2 of them when they're both released, and we'll look at the future of it if and happens. So after this series, I think I've made sense there. Basically, more content will be coming in the future when it's available. The series after this, like I said, I'm not entirely sure. I did this one on a suggestion, basically. It was on the list anyway, but I bumped it up to the top because someone wanted me to do it again. Again, sorry I didn't do it on Brutal, but as you may have seen from this, I would have had sincere difficulty doing it on Brutal. I could have probably done house rejects and rejigged it and actually done it on Brutal, but the rest of this stuff, especially like say outrunning death and all of these, out of such great these 2 out of such great difficulty on, and the Siege of Arkansas and stuff like that, would have had fantastic difficulty on, so I would have been able to do it. So hard is probably the hardest I can go. But yeah, sorry about that. Beyond this, after this, I don't know what I'll be doing. Like I said, I think maybe Nora Automata. You know what? Yeah, actually, I will definitely be doing that next. So, if you're interested, be sure to stay tuned. The first episode of that will be up tomorrow. I can say that, and then I'll record it for a week because of backlogs. It's fantastic. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any commentary you would like to give, please let me know in the comments below, and that goes for all videos. If you have any suggestions for custom campaigns for me to do, feel free similarly to leave them in the comments below. I have plenty I want to get through, so they may already be on the list, but letting me know about them will mean I jump them up a bit. because I know someone's interested, basically. So, anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon to record more. But until then, adios. I hope I haven't forgotten to say something there. Well, here's hoping. So, adios, amigos!